I figured I'd take you along and do a little backwoods vlogging. Keep in line with the channel as not being put in a box, niche it down too much. Do something different, get away from behind the desk. We're gonna go out to the property. I got a little bit of wall repairing to do on the outhouse, because apparently I've got a porcupine or something that consistently wants to try to get in. But first, we're gonna take a trip into town at the gun shop I usually go to and see if I can't get a gun on order that I decided I want. So we'll see how that goes, and then once we get out to the property, I'll bring it back in. All right, well, we're out at the property. Place needs to be cut for sure, as you can see. I already fixed the hole. Yeah, it really wasn't a hole yet. The little SOB wasn't through it all the way yet, but he was getting there. But I didn't do any video of fixing that because I didn't want to bore you with maintenance stuff. Usually when I'm out here just not hunting or something, I usually end up having the Winchester 97 just handy with a couple of shells in it. So we'll take a walk here to the outhouse. I'll show you what I did, why I had to fix it. I'll give you a little tour of the homestead. So, trip over stump. I had to put a new corner in right down here on that corner of the building because there was something coming through trying to chew, and he was almost darn through. You really can't see too much on the inside, but that was paper thin right there. But there's the old, that's the 8-foot countertop that we had in the cabin till we decided we didn't want it in the cabin. Gotta have the old plunger. You know, I want to plug up the outhouse. Let's go and I'll give you a little quick tour of the one-room cabin. And I'll switch the camera around so you can see a little bit better view. But it definitely needs to be cut in here. Maybe next weekend I get in here and cut. So I'll switch the camera and give you a little tour of the cabin. All right, so as you're walking back from the outhouse, you kind of walk down the trail here a bit and end up back at the cabin. Like I said, it needs a cutting for sure. Usually weed whack this whole yard and it ends up looking pretty good. We got our fire pit over here and got all kinds of stuff out here. So this summer, one of the projects, besides a better door on the outhouse, this deck here is going to be extended out well past the corner here, almost to my truck actually. And then it's going to turn. We're going to have a good sized deck actually. It's going to turn and come down this side of the building. Probably go, I don't know, we're thinking to the window, maybe mid window, maybe even just past, just to the edge of the, past the window on the edge. And we're gonna have a whole lot of deck because that door right now goes to nothing from the inside. So, and then we'll have, I think what we're planning is like steps at an angle here, kind of, rather than like straight on, which will make pulling in this far not too feasible in the future. But right now we just have we put this 12 by 12 on just to get it on the door, 2 years ago or so. Now it's time to finish it. Got a little tabletop here just to be able to throw the gas grill on or something, you know, that little small one. I'm gonna come in and I want to put rock or something on that Dura rock around the wood stove, you know, where we keep our firewood piled, my little sitting chair, the crashing place, a couple shelves. We got a couple cupboards, another shelf worth of stuff, bunch of ammo and stuff, and then like my desk that I like to sit at and stuff when I'm out here. And then that's the door right there that goes out to no deck at this point. Still got to do walling and, you know, eventually get a floor down, stuff like that. But it's cozy in the winter. It's well insulated. Sometimes it's too warm. And I got lamps, but a lot of times while we're running, like when we come at night here or something, like we just flip these things on. We got two of these hanging just in the cabin, and those actually light it up good in here at night. But then I mean, these will last for a while. They don't last forever. But they do the job. I will admit that. But what we run when we really want light, there's my old buck skull, is we run this EcoFlow, which turn it on. So right now it's got 99 hours. It's at 100%. It's got 99 hours worth of power on it. And essentially it goes to, you got to turn the side on, which turns on the actual outlets on the side where you can plug in things. It's got a bunch of USB stuff on the front and stuff. But then you can actually run an actual lamp, and if you use low wattage, those low wattage LED lamps and stuff like that, you get a lot of time out of this. So like one lamp, it's going to run for 28 hours until this battery pack dies. And I've got one over the chair, you know, and then it'll pop it down. So you run both lamps for between 14 and 15 hours maybe. And then we've got it hooked up to being able to turn on this lamp on my desk. You know, so all three of those lamps will run for 10 hours. But I mean, we never run them that long. We just have them on at night for a while, you know, before going to sleep or something. And then you turn them off and you end up saving your battery power. And we don't use any of that battery power essentially during the day. Turn this lamp on the desk off. So that's the one room shack. Just 16 by 20 garage package from the store, hardware store, and then kind of converted. You know, you get the garage door with it, but obviously you didn't need the door, you know, so I switched the door out and ended up getting the patio French door for it. And so there it is. So that's it. The 16 by 20 cabin. Probably do some videos from out here occasionally, especially shooting and stuff. I did get the gun ordered that I wanted to order from the gun shop, and should be getting that in a couple days, I'm guessing. And that'll be an unboxing at the desk, like I normally am doing things at home. So I guess until I do that, I don't know if I'll do that or probably do a coin roll hunt here at some point in the next few days. Probably do some coin hunting probably before that gun gets in, and I do the unboxing on that. So until then, we'll talk to you later.